It's a goalless draw so far at Goodison. It was a score draw at the Bridge where Chelsea. Let me tell you something. I don't know what Oscar, you were there at the game, so you can tell us a little bit more deep into the game. But from all accounts, and from what I saw on Gillette Soccer Saturday, is that when you were winning 1-0, it was a narrow 1-0 lead. I've never heard the term narrow used so often in a day of football. They were saying it from narrow lead at halftime into the 90th minute, narrow lead in the game. What were you doing against Burnley?
Chelsea Football Club.
Where do I start? Should I start with the game? Yeah, let me start with the game, because if I speak about Chelsea as a whole, I may cry.
Yeah. Go for it.
So we play a decent team, innit? A decent 11. And I saw the lineup. I said, yeah, this is strong. Go out there, get the 3 points. The only thing that annoyed me is Esteval, I think, has a little hamstring, so he wasn't in the squad. Other than that, it was probably our strongest attacking 11. I said, yeah, go get it. This is Burnley at home. Listen, I invited two of my friends. One of my friends from Australia, and then her brother flew in from Australia to London. Said, I gotta watch the Premier League, mate. You got to get me in the Premier League.
Get me in the Premier League, mate.
I got a ticket. I said, look, you're going to have a great time. Stamford Bridge, 3 p.m. Saturday. That's where you want to be, guys. 3 p.m. Saturday in the Premier League. There's no better fixture. Yeah. Burnley at home. I said, Cole Palmer's going to get the goals. We're going to be laughing, right? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Great day out. Was it a great day out? No, not in the slightest. Yeah. So we go 1-0 up through the shoddiest of goals. I don't know if you lot saw the goal. Yeah. Great play from Chelsea. Great through ball from Caicedo. Neto across. João Pedro bumbles it over the line. It doesn't even touch the net. It's the kind of goal that it's a horrible goal. It's a horrible goal. Like, you know, when the ball doesn't touch the net, like the keeper saves it over the line.
That's rubbish.
Aesthetically, it wasn't giving what I wanted it to give, especially when I was with people who don't go to football often. I was like, don't worry, guys. There'll be other goals. We'll get better.
There'll be a juicy one.
Little did we know. So we're 1-0 up. And then after that, guys, Chelsea were just really, really poor. Struggled to create anything to get around Burnley's block. And you would think that 1-0 down, Burnley would come out a bit more and there'd just be more space. But there wasn't. Like, Chelsea was really, really struggling with the through ball. The final ball was just not there. Cole Palmer probably had his worst game in a Chelsea shirt, in the sense that he got loads of opportunities. The ball kept falling to him. The final ball was off. The shot was off. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper at one point. And the moment just got to his head and he passed it to the keeper. real poor stuff that you don't expect from Cole Palmer. He's one of the most technically proficient players. But on Saturday, he was just off his game. So the fans were frustrated. Think about this. You said narrow victory, yeah? Chelsea go 1-0 up in 4 minutes. By 15 minutes, the Chelsea fans were frustrated. Because we're like, guys, play the right pass. Like, just do what you're supposed to do. Like, lay it off. Like, add some creativity, add some flair, make a run that's going to pull defenders across. It's like they had never played against a low block before. It's like they thought the flipping Red Sea was just going to open for them. And because we were 1-0 up, we were just going to steamroll this team. We had a moment in the first half, or was it second half, where Gusto gets the ball in the box. I don't know if you guys saw this clip. Gusto gets the ball in the box. To his right, Pedro and Palmer. And there's one defender. He just has to play the ball across goal. He does a no-look pass. Guys, no-look passes are meant to disguise where you're passing so that the opposition doesn't see where you're going, or they get bamboozled. Yeah. There was only one place he could pass. There was nowhere else he could pass. He looked towards the corner flag as though we're supposed to think he was going to pass it there. I hate skills for skill's sake. I hate it. I hate it. If you're going to do a skill, let it be to beat the player. Don't do a skill so that we know you know how to do it. That's just stupid. That's just so dumb. And he did this at 1-0. If he did it at 3-0, I still would have been annoyed. He did it at 1-0. But it was symptomatic of what was to come, because Chelsea Football Club do what Chelsea Football Club do and get a man sent off.
How many red cards was that this season?
So in the Premier League, that is 6 red cards.
6.
I think it might be more, actually.
You're not going to the Intertoto Cup, mate. I can tell you that for sure.
We're not here on fair play. We're not here on fair play. Wesley Fofana gets himself sent off for a second yellow, and that, as well as it being bad in the moment, everybody then realizes he then misses the Arsenal game, and that's that just compounds, right?
So tossing at the Rabiot, boy.
So this happens in what, the 70th minute, meaning we now have 20 minutes to defend against 10 men. And every Chelsea fan in that stadium knew exactly what time it was. When Fofana walked off, we were just counting down the minutes. I've never seen a team try to see out a victory with 70 minutes on the clock. I've never seen that. When are you trying to see the ball out of play? 70 minutes on the clock.
That sounds like us. Sounds like us at Wolves.
Ridiculous. So this came time for Rosinia to make a decision. Fair enough, he was forced into it, but he decided to just throw on centre backs. He brought on Tosin, he brought on Sarr, he brought on Joshua Champong. He just flooded the box with big, tall men, and it didn't work. Corner comes in, free header.
Did you hear what Liam Rosinia had to say about that goal?
What did he say?
He just threw your players under the bus. He just said there was a man. I'm not going to say who it is, but there was a man who's meant to be marking him, and he didn't mark that player. I was like, we studied Fleming. We know what he's about. We had a man to mark him on that player. He wasn't there. He was marking somebody else, is what he said.
You know who that man was?
Go on.
It was Andre Santos. Can I tell you what Andre Santos did 2 minutes before?
What did he do?
So Burnley have the ball by the byline. Andre Santos makes the tackle to give them the corner. He cheers. He celebrates the corner. He goes to the crowd and goes, yeah, I made a tackle. Then you lose your man in the 93rd minute. You lose your man.
There's nothing more cringeworthy. There's nothing more cringe.
He was poor throughout the 90 because he just never passed forward for some reason. Always sideways. So for that to happen, guys, I'm at a loss for words at Chelsea Football Club, because how can we expect to challenge for the top four when we can't beat a big team? We can't do that. Can't beat City. Can't beat United. Can't beat Liverpool. Oh, we beat Liverpool first. Can't beat Arsenal.
Nay.
Right. Yeah. But you know the deal with Chelsea. We can't beat City. We can't beat United. We can't beat Arsenal. Yeah. So you have to take the small games. So why is it Leeds at home, you're not getting 3 points? Burnley at home, guys, Burnley are bang to rights. These players are just playing for their future. Yeah. They're playing for the hope of a Premier League contract at the end of the season. That's what they're playing. That's what they're playing for. That's what they're playing for. And if you can't beat them at home, when you've been gifted a goal to go 1-0 up, you cannot capitalize on that. I have no faith that this team is going to make the top four. Up until the past couple of weeks, I'd always been like, yeah, Chelsea are going to make it. And I said last time, for the first time on the pod, I don't know now. I don't think so. And Burnley.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean, Chelsea, same point, level on points with Liverpool, 1 point behind Man United, sitting in fifth at the moment. I mean, as the top four race as it will continue to be, you'll be looking at your teams thinking, if we just need to put 3 wins together and we're comfortably in there, and we need to beat the fodder that you're playing at home, for example, or even away. And it's just it's not gonna be smooth. It's just not gonna be smooth.
And it only gets more difficult for us. We've got Arsenal next week. I think after that we've got Villa. I think in March we've got City. I think there's Newcastle there as well. So you've now shown yourselves that you can't beat the smaller teams. Even the last win that we had was West Ham, where we're scoring a 90th minute winner to beat West Ham.
Yeah. So
these guys are low-key pathetic. They're low-key pathetic.
Your manager just seems pissed off already, and he's been there 5 minutes. You know what I mean? He just seems hacked.
He's having an Igor Tudor moment where he's coming out now in the press conferences and saying, I'm realizing what I'm in B. I'm realizing I'm learning a lot about these players. That's what he keeps saying. And it's like,
I think he'll get sacked before the end of the season, because I think he will continue to throw the players under the bus. And at that point, he will lose the dressing room, and the manager will have to be like, look, the owner, will have to just be like, look, we need to cut our losses here because nobody's winning. You know what I mean?
I think it is just. I think the inexperience of Chelsea Football Club is catching up to us because the rate at which we lose points and the way in which we lose points, you just feel if we had some older, more experienced heads in the dressing room, you can't get away with that many red cards. You can't get away with losing concentration like we did against Leeds for that long, and then having them get back into the game. You can't get away with what happened on Saturday with a man losing a player in the 93rd minute. You can't get away with that when you got big older statesmen shouting at you.
Impossible. Anything else?
Coughing up a storm over here.
Yeah, well, you've been taking a 6-pack of cigarettes or something. You've been taking some.
I know, man. Let's get some water.
Anything else on Stamford Bridge, Chelsea, and Burnley?
No, I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
I'm afraid that we're going into another season. We're going to have another season without Champions League football.
Of just lull.
No, guys, I'm here. I'm here now. Chelsea are not making Champions League football.
Wait, are Chelsea not in Champions League?
No, we're in the Champions League now, David. But we're not making Champions League football next season. We're not.
Wow.
We're not. We're not there.
Wow.
Manchester United, Liverpool, Aston Villa. Those are the three teams that are getting Champions League football. Chelsea are not one of them. And it's symptomatic of everything I've said. All season, even under Maresca, Chelsea do not win the big games. We don't do it. We're not going to beat City. We're not going to beat Arsenal. So,
Robin, what's your thoughts on that? Oscar's conceded the Champions League position, and he's put your team in there.
Not yet. I think it's still going to be a battle. I think it's going to be a battle. I think there's still 2 spots available because Villa are moving mad again. So there's still 2 spots up for grabs. I say that. No, let me not lie. There's 3 spots up for grabs because I think we'll get the 5th spot anyway. So yeah, it's just who plays their cards right at the end of the season. That is literally the answer.
Robin, Chelsea play Arsenal on Sunday. On Wednesday after, we go away to Villa Park. Do you believe in Chelsea's ability to get 3 points there?
No.
Yes.
Because I don't.
No. Robin, are you watching this? You think they're going to go to Villa Park and get 3 points?